This is passage 4. It's a research passage, research-ish. It just has one study listed. 2 different sites are studied, but only one study. But it has a pretty long description of the study. So we're going to treat it like research. And research means to read. Not carefully read, but read. Know the differences between the studies, if you will. Our approach to the question, read through the question, then reread and break it down step by step, which is what we're going to do together. Question number 21, we're looking at sites 1 and 2, both of them. According to the results of the study, at what time of day was the snowfall frequency of NLES greatest? So time of day, and we're looking for snowfall frequency of NLES. So that's the non-filled in square. So we're looking at greatest. So in site 1, it is at 9 a.m. and in site 2, it is at 10 p.m. So our answer is B. Number 22, suppose questions. Suppose if why questions make you reason and think. Suppose the snow were falling at one of the sites. Based on the description of the study, so we're using the information, which of the following measurements would be necessary to determine whether the site was receiving LES or NLES snow? So lake effect versus non-lake effect. And it tells us that lake effect snow is snow that falls downwind, and when it is not downwind, it is non-lake effect snow. So that's from the reading. So we would need to know the wind direction, G. Number 23, we're using sites 1 and 2. Which of the following statements about snowfall frequency of LES is consistent with the results from sites 1 and 2? During the study, LES typically occurs. Let's just process of eliminate. When does LES occur? So choice A, between 12 a.m. and 12 p.m., more often between 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. than 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So I marked the 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. in yellow. Is that higher for the filled in dots here than it is here? And it does look like it's true in site 1. Definitely true in site 2. So we're going to say that one. I'm going to go ahead and circle it and say that it's true. Then we're going to process and eliminate the rest. Choice B is backwards from what we just stated. Choice C, more often on average than both sites than NLES. That is not true. You can see the snowfall frequency is higher for NLES across the board. So it was the opposite. Less often on average at site 2 than site 1. Now, site 2 was more often than site 1. So process of eliminate, you would have gotten it down to choice A as well. So A. Number 24, suppose question. You got to think about it. Suppose the temperature were 5 degrees Celsius. The formation of LES would most likely occur if the air moving across the lake had which of the following temperatures? So knowledge, what is the temperature at which water freezes? In Celsius, it's 0 degrees, so it would have to be 0 or below, so F. 25, site 2, the total snowfall frequency at 12 p.m. right, for site 2 was closest to which of the following? So we have to use total snowfall. So we're using LES and NLES. So it looks like we have 15 and 6, right? It says 21. So that's our answer, C. Number 26, based on the results of the study, on how many days did NLES fall at site 1 at 4 p.m.? All right, NLES, 4 p.m. So it has a 12% frequency. Well, how many days is 12%? We have to go back to the reading. And it says over the course of 1,000 consecutive days, it recorded the measurements. So 12% of 1,000 is 120. H. Number 27. Can the results of the study alone be used to determine which site received more inches of LES? So when we look, we have snowfall frequency, we have time, but we don't see anything about snowfall amounts. Just because it fell frequently doesn't say is it falling heavily, is it falling lightly, So we don't know for sure because all it tells us is frequency and time. So results do not show snowfall amounts. So the answer has to be no. Here's the reporting categories for this passage. We got one of every type in this passage. All right, reach out if you have any questions, and we'll end with our silly joke. How do snowflakes greet each other? Hey, nice to meet you. Have a good day.